Your person is missing you deeply, and their emotions are becoming impossible to ignore. They understand that the healthy boundaries you established were not only necessary but also a result of their actions. They were entertaining other options while leaving you in an uncertain situation, and now they are finally recognizing the damage this has caused. The realization that they might have taken you for granted is sinking in, and it is stirring a deep sense of regret within them. They are coming to terms with the fact that their indecision and lack of clarity pushed you away, and it's a reality they are struggling to accept. This separation has left your person feeling lost and overwhelmed by their emotions. They are beginning to see that you were never just another option. You were someone unique, someone irreplaceable. The love and affection you gave them were unmatched, pure, unconditional, and without expectation. In hindsight, they realize how rare that is and how much they miss the emotional security you brought into their life. No one else has ever made them feel as valued and cherished as you did, and this thought has been haunting them. Your absence has created a void they are struggling to fill. While they once entertained the possibility of other options, they now see that none of those alternatives can compare to what you offered. You were a constant in their life, a source of love and stability, and now that you are no longer there, they feel the weight of their choices more than ever. It's becoming increasingly clear to them that if they don't act soon, they risk losing you forever, a thought they can hardly bear. They are aware that others see your worth and are drawn to you. This realization adds a new layer of urgency to their thoughts. They can sense that other suitors are interested in you, and the idea of you moving on with someone else is enough to send waves of panic through them. The fear of losing you to someone who might offer you the commitment and love you deserve is becoming a driving force behind their actions. They understand that if they continue to remain stagnant, you will eventually find someone who values you in the way they should have all along. The pain of separation is taking a toll on them, and their emotions are overflowing. They are missing not only the love you gave them but also the unique connection you shared, the way you understood them without words, the way you brought warmth and light into their life. It's becoming harder for them to ignore these feelings or suppress the longing they have for you. They find themselves reminiscing about the times you supported them, stood by them, and showed them love without ever asking for anything in return. These memories bring both comfort and sorrow, as they serve as a reminder of what they have lost. Your person is reaching a breaking point where they feel they can no longer remain passive. The weight of their emotions and the fear of losing you permanently are pushing them toward action. They are beginning to realize that if they want to rebuild this connection, they must step up and show you their commitment. Words alone will not suffice. They know they must demonstrate through their actions that they are serious about you and that they value the bond you share. What makes this situation even more difficult for them is the knowledge that their pain is self-inflicted. They are suffering because of their inability to make a decision when it mattered most. They allowed uncertainty and indecision to cloud their judgment, and now they are left to face the consequences. This regret is eating away at them, but it is also serving as a wake-up call. They are beginning to see that you deserve more than the uncertainty they offered. You deserve love, loyalty, and clarity, all of which they now wish to provide. Ultimately, your person knows that no one else can love them the way you do. They recognize that what you shared was special, something rare and beautiful that cannot be replaced. This understanding is at the core of their desire to reconnect with you. They don't want to let you go because they see a future with you, one where they can be the person you need them to be. As their emotions intensify, they are grappling with how to approach you and mend what has been broken. The thought of losing you is unbearable to them, and they are determined to take action before it's too late. While they cannot undo the past, they are hoping for the chance to prove themselves and show you that they are ready to prioritize you and the love you share. You have my full attention, and I am wholeheartedly committed to standing by your side through anything life brings our way. Do you realize just how many people tell me I found a true gem when I met you? It's not just a passing compliment, it's a profound truth that resonates with every fiber of my being. The way you touch my heart and soul without even needing to touch my body is nothing short of extraordinary. It's a magic I can't fully explain, but I feel it every moment we're together and even in the moments we're apart. You have a way of making your presence felt, even from a distance, as if your essence lingers in every corner of my world. When I look at you, it's as if I'm seeing someone from a life I've lived before, a soul I've known long before this one. You are both familiar and new, like a story unfolding yet already written. My past feels intertwined with yours, and my future feels incomplete without you. I can't imagine a life that doesn't include you by my side. It's a connection that feels timeless, as though we've walked through lifetimes together and finally found our way back to each other. You give me a sense of home, a feeling that is rare and irreplaceable. Being with you takes me back to the innocence and purity of falling in love for the very first time. It's as if you've reignited that teenage rush, the butterflies, the excitement, and the wonder that comes with discovering a love so deep and pure. It's a feeling I thought I'd never experience again, and yet, here I am, utterly enchanted by you. The mere thought of you giving your heart to someone else feels unbearable. You are my everything, and losing you would feel like losing a part of myself. You are the embodiment of every dream I've ever had about love and happiness. The life I've always wished for is the one you've made real for me. You don't just promise happiness, you deliver it in the way you love me, in the way you see me, and in the way you make me feel valued and cherished. You've taken the dreams I once thought were unreachable and turned them into my reality. Every moment with you feels like a gift, a treasure I hold close to my heart. Your love is unlike anything I've ever known. It's complete, unconditional, and unwavering. It fills every void I didn't even know existed and heals wounds I thought were permanent. You've brought me joy in ways I never thought possible. You've taught me what it means to be truly loved and, in turn, have inspired me to love more deeply than I ever thought I could. Because of you, I feel like the best version of myself. Your love has transformed me, giving my life a purpose and meaning that I never imagined. I want you to know that our love is eternal. While time may bring changes and life may take us through unexpected twists and turns, the essence of what we share will remain untouched. It's a love that transcends circumstances, a bond that no one else can replicate or replace. You are not just a part of my life, you are the heart of it. Every step I take, every decision I make, is shaped by the love I feel for you. Please, never doubt my love or my intentions for you. They are as true and steadfast as the stars in the night sky. I am yours, wholly and completely, and I always will be. No matter what challenges we face or what the future holds, my love for you will remain constant. It's a love that is rooted deeply in who I am, and it grows stronger with every passing day. You are my forever, my one and only, the person who gives my life its meaning and joy. Thank you for being you, beautiful, kind, extraordinary you. Thank you for loving me and for showing me what it means to be loved in return. I am endlessly grateful for you and the love we share. You are my light, my anchor, and my greatest blessing. I promise to cherish you, to honor you, and to love you endlessly, for all the days of my life and beyond. You are my heart, my soul, and my everything. With you, I've found a love that will never fade, a bond that will never break, and a happiness that will last forever. Your partner is overwhelmed with sadness, realizing how their past decisions have shaped the current state of your relationship. They once believed that going your separate ways would make it easier to move on with life. At the time, it seemed like the right choice, a way to simplify things and find clarity. However, they now understand that this was their biggest mistake. The connection they shared with you was not something that could be severed so easily, and the universe has continually reminded them of that. Signs and synchronicities have followed them everywhere, making it impossible for them to forget you or the bond you shared. No matter how much they tried to suppress their feelings or distract themselves, their higher self has always yearned for this love. Deep within, they know that this connection is unique, irreplaceable, and meant for something greater. Yet, the chaos of their physical reality became too much for them to handle. Their external circumstances, personal struggles, and inner fears made them step back from you, even though their soul didn't want to. This decision, rooted in fear and confusion, is something they now deeply regret. It weighs heavily on them because, with every passing day, they realize what they've lost by letting you slip away. Their longing for your presence has grown more intense, especially now that you've chosen to remain silent. Your quietness has created a void that they find difficult to bear. They are plagued with confusion and doubt, unsure whether you still care for them or if you've moved on. Your lack of attention, so different from how you once focused on them with warmth and devotion, is making them question everything. They wonder if they've lost their chance to make things right, and this uncertainty only adds to their inner turmoil. In the past, they may have taken your love for granted, assuming it would always be there, unwavering and unconditional. They didn't fully grasp the depth of your commitment or the effort you put into the relationship. But now, the absence of your affection and energy has made them see things from a new perspective. They are beginning to understand just how much you gave to them and how much they stood to lose by not appreciating you when they had the chance. This realization has left them frustrated and angry with themselves. They are grappling with the consequences of their actions, knowing they played a role in creating the distance between you. They desperately wish they could turn back time and undo the mistakes that pushed you away. They want nothing more than to be worthy of your love again, to appear as someone strong, dependable, and admirable in your eyes. In their heart, they aspire to be the kind of partner you deserve, someone who can stand beside you as an equal and bring joy to your life. But the fear of losing you entirely is what haunts them the most. They can't bear the thought of you moving on, finding happiness with someone else, or closing the chapter on what you shared. Their soul is crying out for another chance to rebuild what was broken, to prove that they are capable of giving you the love and respect you deserve. Yet, they are held back by their own insecurities and the uncertainty of how you feel about them now. Every day, they replay memories of your time together, holding on to the moments that made them feel alive and loved. They yearn to hear your voice, to feel your presence, and to share the connection that once felt so effortless. But your silence has created a barrier they don't know how to cross. They wonder if you've chosen to let go completely, and this thought fills them with despair. Their desire to win you back is not just about regret, it's about growth. They want to show you that they've changed, that they've learned from their mistakes, and that they can be the partner you always hoped for. In their eyes, you are their greatest loss and their greatest hope. They see you as someone irreplaceable, a treasure they failed to protect but now want to cherish forever. As they wrestle with these emotions, they are determined not to let you slip away for good. They want to rise above their past shortcomings and become the person you can trust and depend on. They hope for a chance to rekindle the love you shared, to rebuild the connection that still holds so much meaning for both of you. Though the path ahead is uncertain, their heart remains steadfast in its desire to reconnect with you and make things right.